Stadium management contracted with our client Big Concert for the hosting of the Linkin Park concert, which contract was signed late last year already. And we hosted the Linkin Park concert over the weekend. 65,000 spectators at the stadium, 20,000 spectators on the pitch. It was just about the 8th show that we did, and stadium management has found the ways in managing the pitch reinstatement and making sure that we understand the requirements to our specific pitch methodology. We've picked up about 20%, or let me call it 15% damage to the pitch following the concert. Where we are standing just behind you, this is where the stage was sitting. The damage is right in front of the stage. We had a downpour on Friday during load-in for the Linkin Park concert, and also on Saturday during the concert. So we had, and this was loading points. This is the area where the forklifts were coming onto the pitch. So we knew that we are going to have problems in this specific area. We are comfortable that by tomorrow morning the pitch will be level. The ball will travel in the pass without any problems. The pitch will not be bumpy. Stadium management has got a mandate to make the stadium financially viable. That is our first priority, is towards a corporate governance and making sure that this stadium is not costing the taxpayer 1 cent, which is indeed not doing. It's not costing the taxpayer, any government or semi-government organization, any money. We are dependent on our commercial model, which deals with football on club level, on national level, also rugby on national level. We've just seen the All Blacks play the Springboks at the same venue on the 6th of October, and we've seen a couple of concerts, and there's another 6-7 concerts in the waiting for the new year, and that's our model. It's a multi-purpose stadium. We respect all our clients, and again, as I said, from time to time the aesthetics of the pitch will not be exactly what we would have wanted. Bearing in mind our fixtures and the content that we're doing. Yes, we're playing Kaizer Chiefs, and then we've got another show, and then we've got Chiefs Derby. What you will see with the Derby is exactly what you're seeing here today, even better. The only issue that we had was the downpour of rain on Friday evening when we still had that forklifts coming onto the pitch. So if you look at, like I said, behind you, a 200-ton stage was sitting just about 24 hours ago. There's a 200-ton stage, and you are standing on one of the areas that the stage was standing, and absolute no damage to the pitch except the discoloration. If we didn't have rain, we wouldn't have had that stretch. But we've got a grass farm on the outside. You'll see that when you leave inside the picket fencing, where we grow grass to cover up certain areas. So by tomorrow we can meet here at 5 o'clock again, and you can ask me the same question. We were posed with a very peculiar situation as we signed the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert for the 2nd of February in the beginning of this year already. And as we know that on a later stage, it was decided to move the African Cup of Nations to South Africa from Libya. And contractually, it's very difficult to confirm events and then not be able to continue with that. I've put certain sport turf specialists to the task of providing us with good options on how to even make sure that from a multi-purpose perspective we can get much more out of our grass. So we've made a decision, and we've issued an order to a company called Deso, who will be installing Deso after the Kaizer Chiefs or the Orlando Pirates Kaizer Chiefs derby, where the Deso is an artificial product that will be stitched into our existing grass. We'll scrape it off, we'll scarify it, and we'll stitch the Deso into our grass, which has got a density of about 65% of your normal grass coverage, and then post that your grass grows through the Deso again, and then you've got a combination of artificial and a organic pitch, which will render the field playable. Even if we lose all the natural grass on a Deso pitch, you can still play because it's in all essence an artificial pitch.
I want to comment about the pitch. It'll be the same for both teams. It's obviously, I'd have to comment. You've seen it yourself.
Yes. Surprised?
I am quite surprised. This is a great stadium, and I wanted to play in this stadium. This is the last opportunity we're going to get, before we come and play our first game here. So we wanted to get a feeling of it. But I'm sure that the stadium manager and staff will get the ground ready by the time the AFCON starts. I would have liked it to have been in a bit better condition. I know they had a concert here. I wasn't too aware of that, but they had a concert here, and obviously there's been a bit of rain, and but I'm sure they're going to do their best. We can't complain about it. It's not in good shape, but we'll have to be.